season. Hopes to turn around. He won heat race number 1 earlier tonight. He'll be the control car here for the restart. As we're getting ready to go green. Green flag is out. The Milton Cat 75 is underway. An even start for both Roby and Swanson. Exiting turn 2, Roby has the advantage.
Oh yeah.
Side-by-side battle, it's the 204, and it's Dylan Izzo and Joey Jarvis. Joey Jarvis able to clear him. Now he's side-by-side with the 02 of Mike Collins entering turn number 3.
Joe Brown from New Hampshire.
And now battling alongside Mike Collins is the number 76 of Brett Missouri. He has made a name for himself with 2 wins this season, one at the Wisconsin Speedway, and our most recent race at the High Banks of Hudson Speedway. For the championship race, he is currently 4th in points, just behind Ryan Doucette.
The entire field, drivers are going to start to clock some laps and keep their tires for the late stages. Will we see any cautions here? The only battle on the raceway out back. Jeff Battle to the inside of the jet, Ryan Doucette.
Jeffrey Battle, a driver who has made a name for himself in the Super Modified Series, 350 Supers, Big Block Super Modifieds, you name it. Jeffrey Battle has made a name for himself. He's probably won one of those cars. He had an impressive showing over at Lee USA Speedway in his MRS debut, finishing 3rd.
The Bell set by New Hampshire.
Roby continues to have a good lead over the 25 of Swanson. But over in that 4th place spot, the 25X of Martel closing in on the bumper of Todd Patnode.
Gonna want to keep the Rainbow runs the top of the class.
The battle heats up between the 04 Dylan Izzo and the 50 of Matt Kimball. They're side by side going in the turn number 2. Now down the backstretch, Kimball has a slight advantage over Izzo.
Kimball's one, Izzo's not going down without a fight.
Kimball still has a slight advantage exiting turn number 4. Jeffrey Battle puts a name into the battle. Kimball able to clear Izzo. Now it's a side-by-side battle with Battle and Izzo.
For Dylan Izzo.
Bonsai move did not work. A little bit of contact made with this 46 Azulo. In that 04 Izzo, both able to keep it straight. Izzo able to hold that spot off Azulo.
Who's saving?
He's starting to approach the back of the field. The first car to go a lap down will be the number 47 of Jack Bateman if Roby is able to catch up to him.
Roby's going to get there and fast all night long.
Adrian Martel driving the backup car for Brian Roby in that 25X. Usually in his number 18 that you guys see here at the Claremont Motorsports Park. I'm not too sure why the 18 is not out on track, but either way, Martel impressing in that 25X.
Good to see behind him with Missouri, Collins and Kimball.
Collins tried a bonsai move on Joey Jarvis in turn number 2, unable to make it work. Jarvis able to keep in front of Collins, but here comes the 50 Matt Kimball closing in on Brett Missouri.
We are father Todd Patnode.
Jack Bateman goes low as the rest of the field passes by him. Rest of the field still single file, but the battle continues to heat up between Missouri and Kimball.
Down the Patnode, and Martel right there at the line of Bobby Blanchett. They run 3 through 5.
Adrian Martel impressing. He has raced a few races with us here in the Modified Racing Series. Has had some unfortunate luck, but he's really been impressive so far here in the first 23 laps of the Milton Cat 75 here at Claremont. Pace truck pulls off into the infield. Green flag back out. We are back underway. Roby Swanson even started going into turn number 1. But Roby gets the advantage coming out of turn number 2. He will take that number 1 spot back from Matt Swanson.
So here comes Joey Jarvis, the 04 out of the Scutney, Vermont. He's going to try to crack the top 5.
Side-by-side battles. Here comes Andrew Martel dipping it in there down the back stretch, trying to get that spot away. He remains side-by-side with Todd Patnode, but he was able to get past Jarvis and Patnode entering turn number 1.
2 for Mo and Patnode. They're not playing nice with each other.
Rainbow drives Patnode up the racetrack, exiting turn number 2. Rainbow able to get that 4th spot away. Patnode gonna try to dips in front of the 19 of Battle, and he will stick behind the 76 of Missouri.
How about the top?
The battle of the 25s in the top 3. Roby had a great jump from the start and had smooth sailing from here, knock on wood, lap 29 of 75 here, as Martel tries to knock on the door of the 25 of Matt Swanson.
Keep it on, we got a bunch of them out of 4.
Battle now between Matt Kimball and the 02 of Mike Collins. Now they're side by side entering turn number 2. Kimball has the advantage going down the backstretch.
Matt Kimball
still side by side entering turn number 3. Todd Patnode right in front of them as they both try to get one past the 24 as well. Entering turn number 1, Pat Note still out in front of both of them, but they remain side by side.
On New Hampshire at the Bar Harbor Bank and Trust 25X.
Going down the backstretch, Roby still has a comfortable lead, but as John mentioned, Martel closing in on the MRS points leader, Matt Swanson. Swanson, our season opener winner, back at the new London Waterford Speedway back on May the 4th.
Trying to pull.
Still lurking on that back bumper of the 25 of Swanson. Martel unable to make a move so far. As we hit the halfway mark of this 75-lap feature event. Roby first, Swanson second, Martel to round out your top 3.
Roby 140 now is 75, and Brian Roby leads the charge.
Martel gets even closer to the bumper of the 25 out of turn number 4. Swanson momentarily still holds on to that second spot over Martel.
Martel going to set his sights on the bottom side, doesn't get the... 1 and 2 is going to be the factor.
42 laps into this feature event, Milton Cat 75. Roby still out in front, has a comfortable lead. He's going to hit lap traffic again. The first victim will be the 24, Todd Patnode.
Tough rain battling for second.
Roby able to get right past the 24 Patnode as Roby goes high, Patnode stays low. And now the next victim to fall lap down will be the number 3 of Jeff Murray, as the rest of the field tries to catch up to Patnode, but Roby running away with it.
Owned automobile of Matt Swanson, the current MRS point leader.
Patnode goes low to 25 of Swanson, and Martel will go past him to try to gain on the gain ground on the leader, Brian Roby. Roby will go high. The battle continues to heat up between the 25X Martel and the 25 of Swanson. Swanson still has the advantage, but the 06 of Sam Ramo going to try to gain ground on your top 3.
Sammy Ramo, we're underway.
Again, dead even start by both Roby and Swanson. Roby able to take advantage and exiting turn number 2. Side-by-side battle though with Jarvis. Battle heats up too. Side-by-side battle with Brett Meservey and the 19 of Jeffrey Battle. They're side-by-side, jockeying for position for the top 5. Trying to make it through, but exiting turn number 2 was unable to do so. He elects to back out of it. Meanwhile, Joey Jarvis now gets the spot from Martel entering turn number 1. But right out of turn number 2, Martel able to get side-by-side right back with him.
Should be on the inside of Jeff Battle.
That battle still continuing to heat up for that final top 5 position. Meservey in battle. Meservey on the inside, Battle on the outside.
Battle come in for 6 on the bottom.
Almost made contact with the 19 of Battle as Collins got loose out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, Meservey able to get that 5th spot away. And up front, it is still Brian Roby pulled away with it.
Down the back straightaway we head. Third on back is real close. It's Jarvis in the 3rd spot, being hunted hell.
Roby may be running away with this race, but the battle for 3rd place really back on the 7th is 1-2 watch. Down the back stretch, Jarvis able to keep in front of Martel, but Martel gets to the back bumper of the 04. Jarvis, Meservey on looking.
Jarvis
gets to the back bumper of the 25X of Andrew Martel. Down the back stretch they go. Meservey holds that final 5th spot.
Jeff Battle comes Collins down to the inside.
Jeffrey Battle got a little loose in the turn number 2. Collins able to get that spot. As the rest of the field now goes single file. But Battle continues to onlook the 02 of Collins, and there is the 50 of Matt Kimball as well.
Picture of Brian Roby.
Brian Roby has a favorable lead over the 25 of Swanson. I do not know if Roby will get to lap traffic in time. We'll have to see how the next couple laps unfold with that. Rest of the field still single file. Swanson still holding his 2nd spot. Jarvis still holding his 3rd. Meservey trying to close in on the 25X of Martel.
Doesn't look Brian, one more trip to go.
Cody Rose got a little loose out of turn number 4 right in front of Brian Roby. Brian Roby saw the white flag. Brian Roby has led flag to flag here at the Claremont Motorsports Park. He will exit turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. It's going to be Brian Roby, your race winner. Matt Swanson 2nd. Joey Jarvis 3rd. And I believe the 25X Angel Martel beat out Brett Meservey.